This is Alan Bush with the Daily Financial Forecast for Thursday, February 9th. Stock index futures trading higher today with the NASDAQ now at new historical highs. The other indices not that far from new record highs as well. We continue to feel that this market will continue to advance. We are also getting some new signs of strength with a variety of geopolitical issues really not having much of a negative impact on the indices. In fact, we now have Greece apparently to the forefront with potentially some financial problems there, and yet stock indices not responding to it, which has to be viewed as another sign of strength for stock index futures. Moving over to the currencies, seeing the dollar index firming a bit, the euro currency under a little pressure with geopolitical issues in Europe becoming more and more of an influence. Even though interest rate differentials are favorable to the U.S. dollar, we are not bullish anymore for the dollar index, basically because it appears that the Trump administration is not interested in a strong dollar policy, which for the most part reverses at least 2 decades of a strong dollar policy that we had seen. Better prices in the Canadian dollar and the Australian dollar with crude oil advancing. Interest rate markets under some pressure with the negative influences of the higher crude, higher stock indices, some supply today with the Treasury issuing 30-year bonds. Ultimately, we will break out to the downside, I believe, at the long end of the curve, especially for the 30-year bonds, as inflation ultimately dominates as a negative. And in the gold and silver, after 5 days of higher prices for gold, this looks like some profit taking coming in. With the fundamentals of all of these markets that I'm covering appear to be most bullish currently for the gold and silver. Geopolitical problems are bullish. Inflation problems potentially down the road and likely to increase also are bullish factors. So gold and silver, I think, should be traded from the long side. Any breaks should be viewed as a buying opportunity. So good trading, everyone. Once again, remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.